welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome to my full in-depth review of the Universal Studios Florida, the iconic, the beginning, the father of all of the parks that exist from that brand in Orlando. Universal Studios Florida came first, then Islands of Adventure, and you have Volcano Bay, and you have Epic Universe. All those would not have came if this one did not walk. So, this park blends movies, TVs, and thrill rides into a fast-paced experience that feels completely different from Disney. Today, we're going to break down every attraction, land, food, atmosphere, and whether it's worth visiting. As you enter the park, you're greeted with the classic Hollywood-style entrance, complete with palm trees, music, and that big Universal energy. From the area sets tone mixed with shops, dining, and a quick access to some of the major attractions. Right away, you can tell this park is all about the movies and entertainment. So the park lands and layout. It's divided into several themed areas, each based on films and franchises. So you have Hollywood, which is a classic entrance with its attractions. You have New York, city streets and major rides. You have San Francisco, waterfront vibes and dining. You have Springfield, home of The Simpsons. You have Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley, Production Central, which is home to major thrill rides. The park is relatively compact, which makes it easy to navigate and fast to hit up all of the attractions, which in one day. So the standout section of this park will be Wizarding World of Harry Potter's Diagon Alley. This land is incredibly immersive with detailed shops, interactive elements, one of the best themed environments in any park out there. The main attraction here is Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts, a hybrid coaster and dark ride that combines thrills with storytelling. From a fire-breathing dragon to hidden details throughout the land, this is easily one of the highlights of Universal Studios Florida. Universal Studios Florida has a strong lineup of attractions if you enjoy screen-based and story-driven rides. Revenge of the Mummy is a fast-paced indoor coaster with practical effects and one of the best rides in the park. The next ride on the list would be Transformers, a 3D motion simulator ride with impressive visuals and action. It also is really marries that details of set and screen like Spider-Man. Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. This is a family-friendly simulator with humor and chaos and bananas. The Simpson ride is a fun, classic, chaotic ride through Springfield. This park leans heavily into screen-based attractions, which can be a downside for some people, but they're generally done well and are immersive. Shows and entertainment. Entertainment plays a big role with shows and street performances happening throughout the park. From stunt shows to meet and greet characters, there's always something happening. This helps break up the day and adds more variety beyond just rides. Food and dining. Universal Studios offers a wide range of dining options, from quick meals to themed restaurants. There's something here for everyone. Springfield is a standout area for food, offering fun, themed-based options around The Simpsons. And of course, you can't miss the butter beer at Diagon Alley. One note to the food at Universal Orlando, that is something that Disney has on the upper hand. Disney's food is generally better than Universal Studios Orlando's food. The food at Universal Orlando, there's some good restaurants like Today Cafe and the stuff in Harry Potter World and The Simpsons that are good and great staples and are good food. There's some just really bad food. The pizza at, not to get too negative, the pizza at Universal Studios is not my favorite. Now, that said, you can exit the park and go to City Walk. And City Walk has amazing variety of different food and stuff out there, and has much better food. So it's not too big of a plus, because unlike Disney Springs, City Walk is in front of Universal, so you can always exit the park and come back in. Or also eat within the Harry Potter universe. They have really good food. So does the Simpsons universe, has really good food as well. Crowds. So this park can get busy, especially during peak seasons. To make the most of your visit, you're going to want to arrive early and hit those major rides. You might want to go for Mummy first, or Diagon Alleys first, or, those rides. You want to keep those rides in mind when you're working your way through the park, and they're near each other. So you can start with Mummy and then go to Diagon Alley and ride that ride. They're going to be the two busiest at the park and have the longest waits, but they're totally worth their wait. And some of my favorite rides out there, and some of my favorite roller coasters out there, they're so good. And really, Diagon Alley is not too intense of a roller coaster, so I think that it can be done for many levels of visitors. Mummy is a little bit more high-paced, a little bit more intense, so I would take that with a grain of salt. You also want to consider a express pass for shorter waits. So when it is very busy, the lines can get very long, and you can do express pass. But unlike Disney, their express pass is quite expensive. So what they've been doing is and if it's still going on right now, and you're going to stay on property. So I recommend this if you're staying on property. If you're going to stay on property, you might as well take advantage of their express pass at their deluxe hotels. You can stay at their deluxe hotels and you will get express pass, which honestly bridges the gap between the other hotels and the deluxe hotels. Because if you account for the express pass, and you get it for every single day of your visit, so your starting day to your end day, that really will help you streamline and ride rides. And it gets some of the most famous and most popular rides are on there now. It is well worth it. The only express pass that's not included as of right now is for Epic Universe. That is a separately done thing and does not come with the express pass for the hotels. But you do get the express pass for both Islands of Adventure and Universal at the same time. So it's really great. You're able to skip all those attractions that you want, and you can, if you have the tickets where you're able to bounce between the parks, you can go between the two parks and use your different things, get the rides you want to do, go over, ride Velocicoaster for a little bit, and then jump back over to Universal Studios Orlando. You also want to take advantage of the park's complex layout. You can start in the back of the park and work your way around, or start in the front and work your way around. It's compact, it's easy to get around, and you can go from one side of the park to the other. Like if you want to go from the back to the front, it's not too big, so you can decide to jump around to different attractions if you rather do that. You're going to want to also visit popular lands early or late in the day. The most popular lands would be the Diagon Alley is most popular, as well as Simpsons. Nowhere near the level of popularity of Diagon Alley, so you would probably want to hit Diagon Alley first and then head on to wherever you would like to go. That's my suggestion. And doing that early or at late, Diagon Alley is beautiful at night, so you can always go closer to closing, or it's also great during the day. You may want to watch a few videos on it to get what you think is the best way to go around this park. Final thoughts. Overall, Universal Studios Orlando is fast-paced, has sections that are immersive, and is a fun theme park experience. My opinion is, out of all of the Universal parks right now, even though I do love it, besides, I did not talk about it in this video, but it is home to HHN, and that's why all of my footage of the park is during HHN. I don't have any footage of the park not during HHN, unfortunately. But if you review this park without HHN, I think that it is one of the weaker, just right now, because there is no roller coaster replacing Rip Ride Rockit right now. It has been announced. It's coming out in 2027. But I mean, currently at the park, they were down a roller coaster. And they're down that kinetic energy that you got from it. So I think right now, Out of all of them, it is the weakest. So I would rank it, Universal Studios is the bottom, then Islands of Adventure, and then Epic Universe. Out of the two parks, just with the ones near each other, just Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, I love Islands of Adventure. It has a wide range of attractions, it's bigger, and it has more immersive lands where all of them feel immersive and all of them feel like you've been put into that space, where only sections of Universal feel that way. And I think that it will get better over time. It's gonna get better as it goes. I can't speak apparently today. As they start fixing things, and they've announced different things that are going to come down the pipeline and get fixed. So I think they're working on strengthening it. They just opened Epic, so they've had some time focusing on that. You're going to want to cut that out at the end of that section. It may heavily rely on screen-based rides, which many consider a critique of it, but it delivers a strong storytelling with those rides, great theming, and a solid attraction lineup. With highlights like Diagon Alley and Revenge of the Mummy, I consider it a must-visit park at Universal Orlando. Thanks for watching. This is my full review, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more theme park reviews, POVs, and travel content. Thank you.